It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a...
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now an option play on second down. And he stopped immediately there. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw is Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills. The ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Pickens on the slant. And a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Steven Sims. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
In motion, Aguilar. A quick pass out to Aguilar. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
First carry for Najee Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now it's Wilson. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mike Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. In motion right is Aguilar. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's down the field for Jefferson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Wilson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
In motion right is Aguilar. Here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Again, Jackson. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. There's Wilson to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. In motion left goes a tight end. To throw is Wilson. Well, this is caught by Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry for Harris. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 53 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now it's Wilson. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been...
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Jackson. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In motion, Aguilar. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen. And we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. They'll start the drive with Harris. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Throwing is Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson, options out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 24 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Here's Wilson. Completes this one to Pickens. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They hand this off to Harris. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Baltimore offense at the line. Get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and 3. Off the option, here's Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 30 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.